new codes dictate that we have to have a community-based drill. We have to bring as many outside agencies from our community in to do the drill with us as if it was a real event. So I reached out to the Iona Fire Department, to Lee County EMS, and they were able to send their training divisions here.
We actually had a call from Steve in order to bring our crews out to do a multi-agency drill to work with Shell Point staff, Lee County EMS, and the fire department to see how it would go if there actually was a true event. So it was kind of a real-life, live-action, unannounced drill for us. So a great opportunity for our crews to actually be put into a situation where they can utilize their mind and their abilities and their skills to see how they mitigate a situation.
We set up, a logical scenario. We have a rehab pool downstairs. What if we had a chlorine spill that we could not contain? What would happen?
So we had up to 20 patients that were exposed to chlorine gas. It's an irritant. It can kill you after a while. So our immediate need was to rescue those most severely threatened by the gas and set up a triage and a treatment and transport sector.
So when our crews arrived, they actually made contact with the security as well as Shell Point staff to be able to assess and figure out what they had, and then they made a quick entry to be able to start rescuing patients from the inside.
We had been trained last year in 2018. We had our initial class, and today was a test to see how that system can be implemented to better manage major events that might occur in any of our target hazards across Shell Point.
It was a training situation, but we also wanted to take advantage of making it a live training scenario where the crews who were responding and aside from us who planned it were not privy to what was actually going on. We wanted to keep that realistic element in terms of our emergency response, how the command staff and the management of it all sort of works together to manage the incident, and keep it in real time where we actually had victims and things of that sort to make it realistic.
So the big importance in running a drill like this is to really see how the staff are going to react. And, in the end, we are looking at, these are residents' lives, these are our staff's lives that we have in our hands. And, running these drills is going to be the only way for us to know and understand what we're going to need to do if a real event were to occur.
And the volunteers, I must say, that actually helped out today was instrumental in our training process. Because like I said, it's one thing to talk about moving someone, it's another thing to actually have to physically do it. I thought Iona McGregor actually handled it extremely well. Us training hand in hand with them, it's invaluable. Well, it's actually critical, not only for them, but for us as well. Because we can rely on their expertise, and from their expertise, we'll be better able to actually be prepared for the emergencies.
I think it went very well. The element of surprise was definitely great. It put us in a position to really test what our foundational knowledge was, us and Shell Point community.
I think it was a great learning environment. I think overall our crews did extremely well. Shell Point staff, phenomenal. Security staff was phenomenal as well. I think we have a great relationship, and our relationship, I believe, is growing even from this initial training. There's more hopefully to be planned. But I think there's a long-standing relationship that Iona McGregor and Shell Point has, and I think it's actually just got fortified and strengthened by the situation we had today, the training we had today. So.